it taught me that God is ultimately the only protection that we need, that we don't need any of these other things that we're led to believe that we need. We do not need the sangoma. We don't need the crystals. We don't need the Reiki. We don't need the sage. We don't need the ancestors. We don't need any of that. We only need Jesus. He is more than powerful. And so, another thing that it taught me is that we actually have to be active participants in our spiritual life, that we cannot be lazy, we cannot be complacent if we want to experience the fullness of the freedom that the Lord has planned and purposed for us. We actually have to engage deeply in prayer. We have to wage war and fight our battles, right? There's a scripture that I often think of when it comes to this whole thing of spiritual warfare. I can't remember the exact context, but I can just paraphrase the part that I routinely remember, which is where it says, the battle is the Lord's. The battle belongs to the Lord. But even though the battle belongs to the Lord, you still have to get onto the battlefield. You still have to go and face your opponent. But as you step onto the battlefield, you're showing the Lord, I am here. I am willing to put in the effort. I am willing to exercise the authority that you have given me. And then the Lord takes over. The Spirit of God that is in you then takes over and fights the battle for you. But you have to show up. And I think a reason that um, we can be so quick to go to these other things, to go to the crystals, to go to the, the whatever, is because two things, we don't believe that God actually is powerful.